What is up, bro? Today we got a very nice topic. It is habits, specifically how to quit the bad ones. By the way, if I look like a fucking dead son of a bitch and I have like kinda red eyes, it's because I've been up all night creating a little something special for you guys. So link in the description for that. It is a training program for people who are new to the gym or haven't even started yet. So if you're interested, go check that out. I also uploaded a video yesterday about this very program. So yeah, just a little quick ad, I guess. But yeah, no pressure, guys. It's just for you guys to have something to support me with, and another way to create great value. By the way, if you are waiting for the Skillshare course, which was a free training program, that is not happening, unfortunately. And that's why I was up all night, because I got rejected. Tried to turn it over, but for some reason they won't allow me to make a training program. That's just not one of the topics you can do on Skillshare. So I decided to partner up with Udemy. And yeah, that's where my training program is right now, and that does mean it costs money, but I did get a deal with them where I can save you up to 50%, which makes it from $20 down to $10. So if you're interested, you can go and do that. But yeah, just a little something to think about is that's one good thing about the program costing money instead of being free. One, I make money, and that will of course help me become a full-time entrepreneur, YouTuber, content creator, coach, all that good stuff. But also for you buying the program, it gives you a much higher sense of motivation because you actually spent money, so now you invested. And it's pretty logical if you think about it. Would you be more motivated to do the training program or the editing course if you paid for it, or if you didn't? If you didn't pay for it, you didn't lose anything by not completing it and doing it. But if you did pay for it, you just wasted $10 because you didn't take action, right? So it is a little bit of a motivator. Anyways, let's get into the video. So in order to break a bad habit, I have 6 steps for you guys. The first thing is to reduce the exposure and the cues that leads you to doing this bad habit. Now let's say, for example, if it's masturbating, the cue could be or the exposure could be Instagram. So stop scrolling on Instagram. What you can do is, if your feed is like all fucked up with like half naked girls all over the place, you can simply hold down on the pictures of like pornography. Hold it down and say I'm not interested. If you do that on enough pictures, Instagram will know, okay, this guy is not like a loser. He doesn't want to look at naked girls all the time, and that will probably help you a lot. The second one is to reframe your mindset. So highlighting the benefits of avoiding this bad habit. This could be another example, eating junk food. Think about when you're looking at that donut. Think about it. Okay, this is 5 seconds of pleasure. Does this 5 seconds of pleasure, or let's say maximum 5 minutes, let's be honest here, you're not gonna eat a donut in longer than 5 minutes, right? So that's max 5 minutes of pleasure, 5 minutes of degenerate dopamine, or that six-pack, that crazy aesthetic physique. Think about it. Would you rather have 5 minutes of dopamine right now, or would you rather have all the girls check you out on the beach when you walk down, all like fucking big, flaring your lads, fucking walking around with a six-pack, relaxing, 12% body fat, right? It's very obvious which one you'd rather have. So think about that every single time you're like tempted by this bad habit. If it's jerking off or playing video games, something like this, think about how much you ruin your dopamine by doing this. Think about more of a long-term kind of thing. So would you rather spike your dopamine like crazy right now and then feel like shit afterwards, or would you rather be in general more happy? That's kind of the choice you make. The fitness example is a bit more like easy to understand and a little bit better, but I hope you get what I mean, and I think you can probably find your own example in whatever the bad habit is. If it's smoking, think about you're literally dying, you're literally killing yourself smoking. If it's taking drugs, you're literally risking killing yourself every time you take drugs. You're fucking up your dopamine, you're wasting money, and you're fucking up your brain. So another thing, the third thing, is you can increase the friction, so make the bad habit harder to do. Good example is what I did was I stopped buying junk food, and I told my parents to stop buying junk food. So if you didn't know, I live at home with my parents, so obviously I can't control everything we buy, but I told them to like reduce the amount of chips, candy, ice cream, all this shit. And the reason why I did this is it's much harder to eat and binge if you don't have anything to binge and eat in your kitchen, right? So if you just remove the fucking candy from your fridge, from your cabinet, and the soda from your fridge or whatever you're binging, you will now have to get dressed, go shop, and then buy it, and that's gonna be so much friction that most of the time you'll be too lazy to actually do the bad habit. So creating friction is probably one of the best things you can actually do to avoid these bad habits. You can also make an accountability partner. Now this may sound a little bit cringe, but it actually works. Now I am a part of the Adonis gang, and I have this YouTube channel. I have a bunch of outside like factors that makes me like I have to be on my shit, because if I relax and I'm not on my grind, people will notice. Like if I become super fat right now, nobody will watch my videos, and the guys who watch my videos, like if I got super fat in the next month and you're watching my video, watching me get fatter and fatter and fatter, you're gonna fucking call me out and say, bro, what the fuck is up with you? Like, so I have a lot of outside accountability, and you don't have to have a specific partner. Now you could have this, you could have a great friend, a gym bro, something like that keeps you responsible and accountable, but also just posting pictures. Like a big accountability for me right now is I'm cutting down because I gained a lot of fat. I'm kind of jacked and have a lot of muscle, but I also got a lot of fat that I want to get rid of. So I started a video series where I document my journey. Now I was debating whether or not like to make all of the videos and then post them when I already was lean, or just do it as I'm doing it in like real life, like in real time, right? And because I was so insecure about my body and showing it, I didn't want to do it like real time. I just wanted to make sure I already got there before posting, because I didn't want to look stupid. But then I realized the amount of accountability I have right now to like improve my body is crazy, right? How am I gonna be a fitness coach if I'm fat and can't lose weight myself, right? So that's a huge accountability. And by the way, a little update, I'm currently 3 kg down and 2 weeks in, so 3 kg in 2 weeks. It's a very fast progress, a little bit too fast, so I gotta slow it a little bit down, but it's going very, very, very well, and I can see massive improvements in my physique. And I'm gonna make sure to drop episode number 2 very soon. I haven't filmed it yet, but yeah, the problem is I gotta film very early in the morning, so it requires me to wake up at like 4 a.m. to go train and film, because otherwise my gym will be so packed that I can't really film anywhere, because people are like all over the place, right? Number 5, create a habit contract. Make the cost of your bad habit super painful and like public, I guess. So what I just talked about, share like your physique updates on Instagram or something like this. Of course, Instagram ain't all bad. You can, if you're a creator and not a consumer, you can actually like benefit hugely from this. So posting like physique updates on Instagram or to your friends or on your YouTube channel like I do, that will make the pain of actually like failing so fucking miserable that you just won't have a choice. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, make sure to comment down below. Check out my workout program, my training program for beginners if you're interested in that. And like, subscribe, all the good shit, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out, bro.